Hello everybody and welcome to the newest Let's Play on my channel and also the newest Harvest Moon game I will be doing. It's a chocolate milk tradition to be doing Harvest Moon games pretty much at all times, and I felt really weird not having one for quite a while. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is Harvest Moon More Friends of Mineral Town, probably one of the better ones in this series, in my opinion. And this will be taking the place of Fable. I plan to do Fable 2, however, I'm holding off right now. So we're going to bring back the Harvest Moon train, and I am pretty damn excited, I gotta say. I named my character Nick Sauce when I did Animal Parade, and I'm going to go ahead and give her the same name. I know a lot of people asked me why that was her name, and it's kind of a inside joke, so I can't really explain it. I could call her Nikki, but frankly, I think I have a really dumb name, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. My birthday is summer day 28, so July 28th. And our farm's name is going to be Meadow Green. I do believe that is what I named my farm when I did Another Wonderful Life, and that is just kind of a Harvest Moon tradition, if it fits, of course. Sometimes it doesn't fit, but this game gives you quite a bit of space. It's pretty generous. So, I can't find the R for some reason. There we go. Herp-a-derp. Alright. Lastly, we get a dog, and I'm usually really extremely lazy with my dog's name because I just frankly don't use my dog very much, or use my dog. That sounds very, very not appropriate. I don't really talk to my dog much, so I'm going to give him a stereotypical dog name and call him Fido. And that will be the end of it, so there we go. I think that we are ready to go with all of these names, so let's go get started. I'm home. I live by myself, so of course there's no reply. Why would you talk to yourself if you knew... Never mind. An ordinary day after an ordinary day. Get up in the morning. Go to work as usual. Gotta get fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta grab my bowl. Gotta have cereal. Leave work. Go to eat. That just sounds wrong. Go to eat, go home, and sleep. Every day, the same pattern. Isn't there something exciting in this world? You're clearly not thinking outside the box, Nick Sauce. I guess not. Well, I have to work tomorrow. Let's read the paper and go to bed. Wow. She is boring. No pets, no boyfriend, no TV, no internet, no nothing. What's going on in the world? What's this? Would you like to enjoy a peaceful and refreshing farm life? For more info, contact this number that's not really a number. Alright. Farm. And for some reason, farming is the most fun activity that your character could come up with. Personally, farming seems like a whole hell of a lot of work. But, I guess to each their own. Self-realization! And church bells for whatever reason. This is it! Something exciting! Let's call. Okay, well she does have a phone apparently, so at least she's not that out of the loop. Hello, is this MT Realtor? I'm calling about the farm. A few days later. This is the farm, and we really don't look impressed at all. Hello, are you a tourist? Nah, man. MT Realtor told you that you can live a refreshing life on the farm? You're the new farmer. Ha 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 ha! You've been tricked! Ah, you terrible, deceiving people! It used to be a gorgeous farm, but not anymore since the owner passed away. And you've just been letting it fall to neglect. Well, aren't you a good person? As you can see, no one's been taking care of it. Not many people want to work on the farm now, except for Nick Sauce, apparently. So they decided to make the advertisement sound more attractive. That's what advertisements do. Every now and then, people who have seen the ad come here, just like yourself. But as soon as they see the farm, they get disappointed and they leave. Yeah, I would too. This looks pretty disappointing. It's been a while since the last one came, though. I see. You believe that cheesy advertisement. Foiled again. Ha 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 ha. And in our anger, we can hit him with our hammer. Ha! Ouch, okay, sorry, please stop hitting me! Yeah, this Harvest Moon supports, abuse, so I'm just gonna keep hitting him. And it lets you pick which tool you can attack with. This game amuses me in so many ways. I say we hit him with our sickle, where we cut him. Ah! How dare you insult me? I'm so sorry, stop cutting me! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. I see. Nick Sauce has some rage issues. You quit your job and moved out of your apartment. That's too bad. Hey, why don't you just try and run the farm? The house is livable and actually pretty nice. That's why I'm here. If you work hard, I think you'll be happy here. As the mayor of this town, I will help you as much as I can. What kind of mayor is this guy? Like, the world's worst mayor. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so excited to run this piece of crap farm. Alright. I'm gonna make this farm the best farm in the world! Alright, magic sparkles, go! The following day, we start our adventure. So yes, here we go. This is our character. And this is our home. It actually is a decent home. I will give Thomas that. He wasn't lying about that part. We've got a lot of things that have been recycled in Harvest Moon games. You've of course got your bed, where you sleep, which will turn to the next day. Restores all your stamina and things like that. Your diary, which you use to save and load, as well as change any sort of options you would like to change. Next to that is, of course, your calendar. Like most Harvest Moon games, each season has 30 days, and the swirls are indicating that there is a holiday or a special event going on and what time they are. So, it's really, really important to look at your calendar because a lot of stuff revolves around dates and times and things like that. As people who have played Harvest Moon will definitely tell you. The TV is actually used in this game to go ahead and tell the weather, which I recommend looking at. This game tends to kind of have flippy-floppy weather, in my opinion, compared to a lot of other Harvest Moon games that I've played. The bookshelf will, of course, have your books and letters that you receive from people. The book list is basically just help and things like that, but I'm going to be your tour guide, so you don't really need to look at the bookcase. A lot of this other furniture you can't really go ahead and examine. If you examine it, it will tell you what it is, but it doesn't do anything. It's like, oh, this is a table, and this is a table, in case you weren't aware. This item here is kind of the last thing we'll show in our house, but this is actually pretty important. This is your toolbox. And you can see it has 8 sort of screens to store stuff. So you can store tools you're not using, special gifts you get from people, or things you're getting for people for little, I guess, quests. Or things like that, because you really don't have a big rucksack. So it's really nice because they start us out with our basic tools. We've got our sickle, which is used for cutting grass and crops, our axe, which is going to be used to cut branches into lumber, our hoe, which is going to be used to till our soil, which will allow us to plant crops. Our hammer will smash stones, and that will allow us to create, I can't remember, I think it's not stones, it's something else. I'll get into that later, but it's very, very useful for clearing out our land. And the watering can, which of course we use to water our crops. Without water, our crops won't grow. This item here is a pedometer, which is the most useless thing ever. Like, I do not find this thing useful at all. It basically just counts your steps. And every couple, I think, 100 steps, you get a little pop-up that says something, but I'll show that off later. For the time being, I'm going to take out my axe and my hammer, and we're going to work with those 2 tools for the time being, so... first day of farm work. Or not, because Thomas is here to bother us again. I hear you're new to farm life, so let me explain some basics. The A button is pretty much your interacting button. You can lift items, throw items, talk to people, buy things, such and so forth. No one will sell you anything if the store isn't open. No, you think? So don't bother trying. Thomas is a genius, by the way. Use the B button to use an item or a tool. You can't use anything if you're not holding it. Again, Thomas, thank you. Such a genius. Do you want to hear more instructions? So if you want, you can go ahead and ask Thomas about crops, different types of animals, how to take care of them. Crops is, of course, just going ahead and telling you the process of planting and taking care of them. Animals, the same thing, buying them, taking care of them, the materials you can get from them, and then he's got useful tips. I'll probably go ahead and I'll go into crops and animals when I get there. But for those of you who are playing along at home, if you want to look at the useful tips, this game actually has a couple of maps for you to look at. If you press start while holding down the L button, you can look at the town map. And if you press select while holding down the L button, you can look at the farm map. So just keep that in mind. I always forget to look at the map, so I'm going to try to remember the best that I can, because you know me and maps. We do not... Well, we work really well together. I don't work well at all without a map, so... It's your farm and you can do whatever you'd like. But your first goal should be to make some money to live on. For example, you can gather various things on the mountain to sell. After you get a hang of farming, try exploring the town. Just turn right on the street outside your farm and you'll see Yodel Farm and the poultry farm. Oh yes, I left you my old pedometer in the toolbox in your house. Yeah, thanks, Thomas. Great housewarming present. It's always useful to know how far you've walked, don't you think? Not really. See you later. You're the one who should go on a diet, not me. What are you insinuating, sir? Oh, and look at this guy with just amazing hair. This is Zach. I'm in charge of shipping for Mineral Town. Let me show you how you ship things to be sold. He's going to teach you basically how to make money, so this is pretty important if you don't know about this. This is the shipping bin. Put things you want to sell here and I'll come pick them by 5 p.m. every day. Remember that, that's very important. I'll pay you money when I do. I don't work on holidays, and I don't think he works on Sundays either, I want to say, although I don't remember, so I need a break once in a while, too. Okay, you have 2 more shipping bins in your chicken coop and barn, making sure you don't have to carry all your stuff to this one outside. You can just use the ones in those places. You can ship anything you grow or find on the mountain, and he's lying, and I'll tell you about that later. Or, of course, eggs, wool, or milk from livestock. Work hard, but not too hard, as he has a really weird, angry face. Alright, if your face turns blue, that means you're about to collapse. If that happens, you'll be sent to the clinic, and you'll be out of commission for a while, so don't overwork yourself. Bye now, and remember, 5 p.m. every day. Alright, is everyone done talking? Yes, they are. Oh, thank God, I thought it was never going to end. So much talking. And I will have more talking in the next episode, because this is just the beginning. We have to explore our farm and more on the shipping box and all that good stuff. Another thing I will say about the shipping box is that this is pretty much the only way to make money in the game, so it is very important to pay attention to the clock. I find time goes by really, really, really quickly in this game, so you'll want to put things in that shipping box before 5 p.m. So yes, I'm going to get more into more tutorial stuff and showing you guys around the game. I hope you're very excited for this, because I'm pretty stoked. And yeah, as my character falls asleep, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode, and I will be seeing you guys next time.